Welcome to Business News. I am Chinwendu Osisiago. The Naira on Wednesday depreciated to 363.58 Naira per dollar in the investors and exporters window due to a 64% decline in the volume of dollars traded. Naira data from Financial Market Dealer Quotation showed that indicative exchange rate for the window rose to 363.58 Naira per dollar yesterday from 363.54 Naira per dollar on Tuesday, translated to 4 kobo depreciation of the Naira. The volume of dollars traded yesterday in the window dropped marginally by 64% to $82.20 million from $228.80 million on Tuesday. However, the Naira yesterday was stable at 360.5 Naira per dollar in the parallel market. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation on Wednesday announced that its crude oil and gas exports sale in August 2018 was $470 million, indicating an upsurge of about $78 million in comparison to July oil and gas export figures of $391.91 million. The NNPC monthly financial and operations report for August 2018, which was released in Abuja on Wednesday by the corporation's group General Manager, Public Affairs Division, Udo Uhamadu, indicated that crude oil export sales contributed $337.62 million, representing 71.83% of the dollar transactions when compared with the $283.43 million contribution in the previous month. The report stated that export gas sales during the period amounted to $132.38 million, adding that the August 2017 to August 2018 crude oil and gas transaction involved crude oil and gas exports worth $5.26 billion, and the contribution from crude oil during the period amounted to $336.43 million, while gas and miscellaneous receipts stood at $101.33 million and $12.48 million respectively. Members of the House of Representatives and civil society organization on Wednesday charged President Muhammadu Buhari to sign the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency Amendment Bill 2018 into law. Speaking on behalf of members of the House of Representatives at the stakeholders workshop on reducing environmental degradation in the Niger Delta through improved oil spill response, the chairman, House Committee on Environment, Obinan Chidoka, said the bill, when signed into law, will strengthen National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency amendments. The National Coalition on Gas Flare and Oil Spills in the Niger Delta organized the workshop to highlight the social environmental benefits and opportunity of the bill. Obi added that the bill, as passed by the National Assembly, increases National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency amendment capacity to protect the environment and respond to oil spills and control the disposal of oily waste in Niger Delta. The federal government will soon be addressing power challenges in the rural communities across the country. This was made known by the Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu. A statement made available to our correspondents in Abuja by the head of press and public relations at the ministry, Abdulganiyu Aminu, quoted Onu as saying this when the Senate Committee on Science and Technology visited the ministry on oversight function. The minister said the project and transformers had already been designed indigenously by the ministry's engineers, adding that 2 dams, Oyan Dam and Ikere George Dam, were selected for the pilot scheme, while the ministry was making efforts to improve and expand the scope to cover other parts of the country. That's the business news from Television Nigeria. I am Chinwendu Osisiago. Thanks for watching.